Ladies and gentlemen, episode 39, Wilder Wrestling Entertainment. Randy and I are doing something different on this episode. We both are picking our top five heels. Top five. Now, this is our personal, picks. So, if
Yeah.
you agree or disagree, let us know. I want to hear comments about this because a lot of people's lists are a lot different. And we're going to start from our number five. We're going to go take turns, and then of course,
Now,
I'm gonna let Randy go first because I'm a gentleman, So, Randy, what was going on? What you
well,
guys had something
I
to
was
say?
gonna say how we want to do this because we haven't seen each other's lists. So
Yeah.
if it's like if I name somebody that's on your list, you want to just like kind of talk about them together? We'll just
Well, I mean, yeah, we can. We can. I mean, we could do that
okay.
easily because I can already tell we're going to have at least one or two people on the list be the same. So we'll see.
Yeah.
And then we can kind of argue
I tried to not get too deep of cuts. I really didn't. Like
yeah,
I tried to keep it above the shoulders, like where people mostly like you
please.
don't have to be like a super wrestling nerd to know some of these guys.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, my number five, I'm starting off with Roddy Piper. One of
Oh,
the absolute best trash talkers there has ever been. And
yes.
arguably, I've always said he's the man that CM Punk completely ripped his character off of. He just made a
Yeah,
straight edge Roddy Piper.
dude.
And there's nothing wrong with that. It happens. Like wrestling, borrows from characters all the time. But Mr. John Nada, I don't know if anybody's ever seen They Live, but Roddy Piper was the original. I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum. I'm all out of bubble gum.
Absolute goat, man. I'm actually really jealous because I don't think I went that back and because, dude, Roddy Piper, man, the
Yeah,
legend.
yeah, I thought he was fair because he went into the 2000s and he
Oh,
was,
no, yeah,
yeah, yeah,
absolutely. No, absolutely. It was really cool. So in 2006, I went to a Days of the Dead horror convention in Chicago, Illinois, and he was like one of the main guys. And I was afraid to meet him because growing up, I just loved him, even like in the WCW days.
yeah.
And dude, complete gentleman. Dude, so flipping cool, man. Took his time with everyone. And that was just like his thing, man. He was just such a good guy, man. And sad to see him go, man. I mean, rest in peace, right? So
Yeah.
great pick, man. Oh, dude, I can't argue. Um, all right,
The
so
Mr. T stuff, like alone, was
oh, dude,
just that was awesome.
dude, you if anyone doesn't know, like you should look up clips, dude. He was just such a good shit talker. He was so ahead that people could not keep up.
Just
Even
watch
Vince
Piper's
McMahon.
Pit.
Yeah,
Just watch
even
like the Piper's Pit
dude, a lot of
clips.
times he pissed Vince McMahon off and he
Oh
couldn't do
yeah,
anything. He was so good, man. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So mine is gonna be our tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Dude,
Okay.
Roman Reigns, such a great heel, but the reason why he's on my number five is because he was one of those guys that people just loved him more as a heel than as the face. Like he got booed
Yeah.
more as the face than the heel, but still, man, the bloodline, the flipping whole time that he kept the WWE title, he made like that WWE title special again. Like I
Mm-hmm.
just think like it was like he made it where like when Roman Reigns was making an appearance, it was a big deal and it still is a
Yeah.
big deal and you have to watch it, right? And I mean, look, I mean, today
I'm
we're
still not convinced he's a face. I still think he's like overall like a heel type character.
absolutely right.
He's just over.
And he's, dude, I mean, it took a while for people to get used to him, but man, when the tribal chief and the bloodline era were born, wow, he could not be stopped, man. And
Nah,
there,
the stuff that he put on with Jay, like in particular, man, that was great heel work.
oh, dude,
Absolute.
so
Just
great, dude.
tormenting that man.
Everything about him is just great, man. And I wasn't a big Shield fan. I wasn't bought in. Honestly, I liked Seth Rollins before I liked Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. But and then when they started like, he came out and started being like this face by solo turn, I just still wasn't in it. But dude, the bloodline got me. And
Yeah.
hey, I acknowledge him. All right. All right. Number four. Number four. Here
Number
we go.
f- number four, this one might surprise you. He's kind of related to what you were just talking about, but my number four
Wait a
pick
minute. Is it Lenny Lane? Is
is not
Lenny?
Lenny Lane.
Okay, all right. I'm just making sure.
Was he ever a heel besides like the Lenny and Lodi stuff?
No, but dude, the fact that you brought his name up in 2 episodes ago, I could not stop laughing thinking
Couldn't forget
about
it,
him,
right?
man. Because,
All right. Well, my number four pick is Mr. Paul Heyman.
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
If
You
you
got to break
think,
this down for us.
well, I mean, Paul Heyman is like the master manipulator. I mean, he's like the classic, guy behind the grease and the gears, that's like getting the guy riled up. Think of his history, man. I mean, he had Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is like the biggest beast, just defiler of all time in WWE.
Yes.
And Paul Heyman has him on speed dial. He can click his fingers and that guy will come at you. Like with the bloodline, look at the bloodline work he did, the manipulation that he did. I mean, arguably, he turned Roman Reigns into who he was. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
CM Punk. He told CM Punk that he didn't have to listen to anybody. He was the best in the world. He could be as arrogant as he wanted to be. You know,
Yes.
even the way he treated his ECW guys back in the day, man. Like the way he was with the Dudleys and Tommy Dreamer. Like Paul Heyman is historically always been a heel. He's a slime bag. He he I don't know. I can't even put it into words, like just like you can't trust the man.
Such a great pick. And you know what? One of my favorite Paul Heyman eras was the WWF invasion when
Yeah.
WCW and ECW were like taking over. And remember, it
Mm-hmm.
was it was Paul Heyman. Like he was kind of like the guy that, one of the main leaders of the ECW WCW faction. And he was just
Yeah.
so flipping cool. And dude, I mean, I won't bring up the other wrestlers because honestly, I think without Paul Heyman, those guys would be nowhere where they
Look
are
what he
today.
look what he's doing right now. You know what I mean? He's like turning shit into sugar. He's
Yeah.
had so many of his like his top guys that he's used to working with gone.
Yes. Dude.
He's making it work right now. He's probably going to usher Brock Lesnar out, on his way out of the company, out of the
Yeah.
business in general. He'll probably have something to do with Seth Rollins again, eventually, or CM Punk or whoever. Like whichever side is going to be the bad side.
Yeah. Your list is really good so far, man.
I put some
All right.
thought into it.
All right. My number four, Triple H. Dude,
Oh, okay.
Triple H, dude was one of the best heels during the Attitude Era and
Katie
and
Vick,
and
enough.
transition into like the Ruthless Aggression era, right?
Yeah.
They kind of made him like part of the DX funny run, but dude, when he pretended to marry Stephanie McMahon, dude, you kidding?
Dude, she
That
was date raped. Like, pretty
dude.
much. And they
Dude, he was so flipping good. What a great heel, man. Dude, when he would beat the mess out of McFoley, I think it was,
Oh yeah.
yeah, man, I would
The Hell in a
just feel
Cell.
so bad. Yes, man.
Yeah.
This
The
dude,
guy introduced the sledgehammer to wrestling.
yes. Yes, dude. One of the greatest heels, man. And man, I he's a better heel way more than I did not enjoy him as much as a face than a heel, man. Triple H
No.
is that,
He's
yeah,
he's
he
one of those guys that doesn't work.
exactly, dude. The
The
whole DX
game is a
thing
heel.
was just the DX thing when they brought it back with Shawn Michaels and him. I just wasn't bought into it. I was like, please
They
bring,
were goofballs, man.
yeah,
Like they were just goofballs.
yeah. And dude, he was such a still great heel. I wish I'd be here to bring some more TV time because it'd be a perfect time because people just can't stand him right now, man. So
Yeah.
putting him, he needs to do like a Vince McMahon era. All right, number three, number three. Come
Well,
on.
I'm a little at a loss now because my number three was Triple H. That's
Yes.
what I was going to say. All
Yes.
right, so I had a couple of honorable mentions. So we'll slide, we'll slide this guy down to number five. Let's call it. Um, I'm gonna go with CM Punk. CM Punk is one of those people that I believe his character doesn't work as a face. I think his best work has always been whenever he's the heel, when he's the guy that is saying all the stuff that nobody wants to hear. He was one of the, I mean, dude, whenever he grabbed the Undertaker's urn and dumped the ashes on him, like that was one of the most diabolical things that I'd seen at the time. And that's
Yeah.
including the Katie Vick. Like it I'm not as prepared to talk about Punk, but I mean, we see it. Like, you know, the way he jaws on the microphone everywhere he goes. For a while there, like the man was just hated naturally as a person. Phil Brooks was hated because of what he did to the wrestling industry,
Yeah.
you know? And just that whole run that he had with Heyman, he was such a good heel. They talk about you talk about bald-headed Orton, bald-headed Punk was also a menace, you
Yeah.
know? We had the Shield mixed in there. Like he tortured Ryback. Like he went through all the motions and he can just flip the switch just based on a promo.
I really enjoyed him being the head of factions. I mean, Straight Edge Society,
Straight Edge
uh,
Society, yeah.
Nexus.
Nexus.
Wade Barrett was amazing with Nexus, but CM Punk
Hmm.
kind of continued it, and I wish that wasn't canceled so soon. But I mean,
And
that
again,
was
heel factions, you know?
yeah, and but I mean then we got the CM Punk, slick back hair CM Punk right after that.
Hmm.
So that was great. And no, I mean he definitely deserves to be on a list of top heels, man. So
Yeah.
that's great. My number three,
Yeah, let's go.
Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
You're killing me.
Hollywood, yes, Hollywood Hulk Hogan. I
I
mean,
hated Hollywood Hogan so much, dude.
I couldn't. Is that your number two?
Yeah, he was actually.
Yes, yes. Hollywood Hulk Hogan. I hated that man growing up. I think he
Oh
was
my
the
God,
first
dude.
person on TV I dislike, man, so much. Dude, when he like would just like screw everyone. Do you remember when he screwed Raven out of beating Goldberg?
Yeah.
I was I was so pissed off that night.
It's like,
Raven, dude, my one of my top wrestlers was about to beat Goldberg because they were doing Raven's rules, and then flipping
hmm.
Hollywood Hogan came out and ruined the whole thing. Oh, dude, he's the worst.
Dude,
Go ahead.
the
Let's
promos that he would cut, man, like
yes.
they were cringy at the same time as they were just like I
Yes.
don't know. I hate him. I hated him so
He
much.
would
As much the TV time that he got, you know, the
yes.
amount of time that that man was on screen in WCW was ludicrous. Like he was everywhere. Like
Oh,
WCW, like may as well have not even had like it was all about the NWO back then. And
do,
like the only time we got a breather was whenever that the Wolfpack, you know, split
Do
off.
you remember when they were actually thinking about making a episode a week just NWO?
Yeah.
You remember that? And it was
I mean, they were
because it was
rolling.
getting to that because Hollywood
Yeah,
Hogan, I mean Nitro was 3 hours. Hollywood Hogan would get at least a full hour of that,
a full hour, man.
Yeah, and then you see him again on Thunder, man. That man,
And then they'd be doing something backstage. Like nobody could just walk out. They always got jumped.
he would get canceled in today's world, dude. He say some things like Hollywood, calm it down,
Hollywood.
brother. Yeah. Oh man, so all right.
Yeah,
So that was your number two. I'm
that was
sorry.
my number
I
two. It's all
so
good.
my number two was rated R superstar Edge.
I was wondering if you were going to put Edge up there.
Oh,
I didn't get there with him for a top five type of guy, but yeah, I
oh
can.
man, are you kidding me? Oh, during
Yeah.
the PG era, he was bringing it back to what we were known as. Dude,
Yeah.
he took advantage. I mean, the first guy who did the what we call like Money in the Bank, right? We're thinking the Money in the Bank idea is okay. This guy gets a match and he comes out at the end and cashes it in after a match, dude.
The
One of the
ultimate
greatest.
opportunist. We just
Yes,
covered him the Hell in the Cell, man. Wherever
yes,
he fought, he
dude.
beat the hell out of Kofi to get
When
in
him
there.
and Lita were gonna have sex in the ring,
Oh my God.
I was like, what is going on here, man?
That
This
was up
dude
there with
is
Val Venus getting his dingling cut off. It's like, how are they going to do this?
this dude is just on another page, man. Holy smokes, man. And oh, I mean, dude, just the matches he had with everyone, dude. People couldn't stand him. He was great. And if you went back to the Attitude Era when Edge was with Christian and the Brood, and you were like, hey, this
Mhm.
guy's gonna main event, people were like, what? Who
No way.
Edge? Nah.
Yeah. I even
And
thought when it was just Edge and Christian, when they were doing the goofy stuff, like I thought he was just going to be a forever tag team guy.
was it the 7 seconds of
Yeah,
right?
7 seconds of action poses
I don't
or
remember.
flash photography. Flash
Yes.
photography.
Yes. Oh man.
Like the
Oh
goofy sunglasses and stuff. Like
yes. I have a feeling that you and I have the same number one.
go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, lead it off with it. Come on.
Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Oh, that's your number one?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I'm completely all right. Cool.
Wow, really?
Oh yeah. No.
Oh, Mr. McMahon. And I mean, like the Attitude Era is like the defining era of wrestling, and Stone Cold Steve Austin was the hero of that era. And who was his number one? Like the whole thing that his character was built around was screw the boss. I don't care what he says. I'm gonna come out here and drink beer and do what I want and kick anybody's ass. And
Absolutely.
Vince McMahon took it like a champ. He got in the ring, he tussled. I mean, there was times where like his wife is catatonic in a wheelchair and he's like sleeping around with Trish Stratus
It
and
was
Tori
French kissing
Wilson.
that woman right
Yeah,
there.
man, like
Yes.
do-rag Vince, he got away with saying the N-word.
Oh man. I love when Vince McMahon was the ECW champion. That's one of my favorites. If they ever
Dude,
put that Vince McMahon on a t-shirt, just go ahead and I'll pay whatever I need to because
I don't know if
man.
anybody remembers just how truly unlikable he was in like the
Yes.
corporation era, you know? When the corporation was a thing and it was like the reverse NWO, you know, it was like 30 guys that would come out there and but they were all dressed in suits and ties and like straightforward and this is how we're going to do this, to like screw everybody over, all the faces. Like Vince McMahon is the GOAT whenever it comes to heels, man.
He
Like
is.
the most hated person ever was the Mr. McMahon character specifically from the late 90s.
Oh man. You know what's funny? I didn't put Vince McMahon on my list because I loved him as the heel that he was. Like he was just
That's
so
why that's
yeah.
even more why it should be him. Like
I know. And and I always, when you look up top heels, Vince McMahon's always number one. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to put him on my list because he was, I loved him, man. He just made it so entertaining. Like the things he did to Stone Cold and I mean, the things he
yeah.
did to everyone. Dude, he was he was a menace, man. Durag Vince, I'm going to say it again, one of my favorites of all time. When he took that ECW belt, man, it was so great. I can't believe,
Are you
what's
gonna are you gonna say Randy Orton?
yeah, well, how can you not put Randy Orton on your list? Dude, number one, Randy Orton, man. The picture in the background.
I know. I know. It was
Man.
a tough list, man. It was a tough list.
Oh,
Like
are
you're
you
talking about
kidding
the
me?
top five. He
Oh,
wasn't better. He learned everything that he does from Triple H. I'll say that right there. So that automatically makes me say Triple H is higher up than him.
I mean, good Lord, man. I just remember when he was punting everyone, man. Like that
I
was the
know.
move.
The way I broke it down was Randy Orton had one solid, really good heel run. The rest of the time he's just kind of been, a little, I don't know, psychotic, I guess, like, unhinged. But that was the only time he was truly like freaking
Oh,
diabolical.
no way, man. I mean, it was him and Edge, man. No one else, or from what, like 2002 to 2008 or 9, maybe. It was him and Edge as heels, man. They were carrying WWE.
I'm not arguing that at all.
Oh, dude. Oh,
It just
man.
seems like it was too short of a time. He's had too many face runs mixed in there for me to put him at top five. That's all I'm saying.
No, hey, no, hey, absolutely. Hey, we all made top fives. All right. I
Yeah.
love your list. I'm not gonna argue. Your list is great. I mean, you've included some wrestlers. I'm like, oh man. So
It's
hey,
a hard thing to do, man.
yes.
Like, and heel wrestling is that's why I'm a wrestling fan. I'm a fan of heels.
Oh
Whenever it's
yeah.
done right, it sells the show for you. Like
Yeah.
you can tell when people aren't hitting, like if they aren't like, the key like the audience won't let it happen, type thing. That's what the kind of heels that I like. Like the Roddy Pipers. Roddy Piper was a dick to everybody.
It was
You know what I
great.
mean? But the crowd loved him.
Yeah.
The crowd absolutely loved him. It's like Ric Flair. It's like he goes in there and kicks a guy in the nuts, and people are like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Like
No,
that's good.
absolutely.
That's good heel work, man. And they're always the guy. Look what Gunther's doing right now. I'm a fan of it. Other people aren't, but Gunther is playing. He might be on this list eventually, man. Like MJF over in AEW. Like they are just so good at being heels. Like you hate them so much that you realize they're doing such a good job. It's a weird counter thing.
Absolutely. And I always felt like, when like we're watching a TV show and like, God, I hate that character or wrestling. I was like, wow, they're doing such a good job. We don't know the difference between the real person and this
Yeah.
character that they're playing. And wow, man, that's A plus acting. And these heels, man, that's what they're
Yeah.
doing.
And
All
that's what I
right.
said about CM Punk. Like all he's got to do is cut a promo a different way. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
and he's back to being a heel.
I would like to see heel Punk one more time before he leaves for good.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It's a good run whenever it works, man.
Yeah. All right, let's stop it there. Hey, let us know. I want to hear like what you guys think. Who's your top five heels? I mean, list them on the comments, and just yeah, I want to. Or if you agree with Randy's list, actually, I want to hear if your whose list is better, Randy's or mine. I know mine. So, but
Well, I mean, we've got a couple of them on there. So.
yeah, exactly right. So. All right. Well, hey, Randy, thank you. Everyone, thank you very much for watching. We appreciate it. And y'all have a good one. See y'all.